could be significantly older than him. Okay, so thank you. I never even said it. Tamron Hall, what I was saying about her having her baby when she was older, that wasn't even the point. The point was she had older women on her show who were dating younger men. One woman was dating a man, I think he was like 7 years younger than her. And then the other one, he was like 15 years younger than her, 19 years younger than her, something like that. And I'm actually seeing Cher in my third eye right now. Cher is in her 70s, and her current boyfriend, or at least the clip that I saw, he was in his 40s. So for some of you, they could be significantly younger. You could be in your 50s or 60s, and they could be in their 30s or 40s. Get it how you live, mama, auntie. Get it how you live, okay? No judgment. The judgment-free zone over here. These buildings could drift out to sea, some natural catastrophe. Still, there's no place I'd rather be, 'cause nothing even matters to me. Say nothing even matters. Say nothing even matters to me. Nothing even matters. Say nothing even matters to me. Yeah. So when you're in this new lover or together, baby, nothing even matters. Nothing matters to them. Nothing matters to you. As long as they get to be with you, as long as they get to be held by you, everything in their world is all right. Whatever exists outside of the room or the container you guys have gone into does not exist, at least for the time that you are together. Hey, Sirens, welcome and welcome back. It is your favorite fairy god, Sister Queen. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I hope you are feeling blessed and highly favored, because you are. Come on in here, get that up in your bone marrow. So this is you're going to get the best of both worlds. I feel like I've been saying it a lot, but baby, when you reach this level of divinity, this level of sovereignty, you will get the best of both worlds, because you are with someone who has come into union within themselves. So whether they identify as masculine or feminine, they are comfortable in both their masculine and feminine energies. And this is the energy that I'm getting with this new lover. This new lover, even if they're a big 6'5" nigga name, that go by the game in the world, when they with you, they want to be the little spoon. Even if they a big ass 6 foot, 220 pound, big pack of beefy, big pack of brolic ass beefy meat, covered in tattoos and hair. Hair. I'm seeing Maui. I'm seeing Maui from Moana. So they can look like The Rock or like Maui, right? Indigenous. They could come from Asian descent, or be Samoan. Baby, them men, Lord have mercy. Whew. Okay, I'm back. They just bred different. I don't know what they eating out there. I don't know what them pigs is made of. But anyway, focus. Yeah, they could be like Maui. They could have big curly hair, big, brolic. Maybe if they don't have curly hair, but they're still very brolic, very manly. They could be a demigod, okay? This could be a demigod. A demigod in the flesh. Ooh wee. Hey. Yeah. They're a shapeshifter, honey. They can shift and transform to whatever you need them to be. They might to rewind. They might like to role play. I told you they gonna be waking you up first thing in the morning. My alarm just went off. We were supposed to still be taking our nap, but we woke up early because the water hammer of the lovely project heater, that's heating up this apartment building, is banging and clacking and carrying on because they're so fucking cheap. It woke us up out of our nap today. Yeah, y'all, this is what I'm dealing with. This is the reality, and I'm here, I'm trying to get my sons out the projects. That's why I'm here. That's why I show my ass up every day, because I'm trying to get my sons out the projects. I realize ain't nobody else coming to get us out the projects, so mommy got to get us out the projects. You feel me? All right, so that could be your story too. You're a very independent, hyper-independent woman, And this is why this lover is going to want to take their time. They realize that there is no need to rush. So you guys may really establish a solid friendship, right? A solid foundation of, a friendship, of platonic connection at first. The best connections are built on foundations of steady growth. That's what's required of you right now. Steady growth and patience. Okay, yeah. So this may be a level one at a time who realizes it's going to take a little time, right? You're going to have to learn to be comfortable in their presence. You're going to have to learn that you're safe with them. And it's only going to be through their consistency, through their steadiness, right? He touches my heart. Now I'm ready. He's going to have to take his time with you. All right, let me get some signs. Who could this message be for? Because I was like 5 minutes. Who could this message be for, please? Who could this message be for? This could be your sign or their sign, y'all. Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Sagittarius, and also Sagittarius behind Pisces. So gang. Jupiter energy is loud, y'all. I feel a lot of expansion and growth in this connection. They're going to require you to stretch. Children may be significant as well. And you guys could have, so water, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra is out here. I was going to say opposite, but those are not. Cancer and Capricorn are opposite, so that could be applicable. You may have opposite signs, be sister signs to each other, or something about your signs being conjunct or trining. Oh, fuck you back to sleep popped out. Okay, so yeah, let's get back to these messages that came out here. Handcuffs and lace. Whether you're submissive or the dominant type, you'll feel more powerful in the right outfit. Wear something that reflects who you are and what you desire. You'll surely attract whom and what you're looking for. So I feel like you've successfully done that, Siren. You successfully attracted who and what you're looking for. Somebody who is casually kinky, but soulfully sensual. So they help you get more in touch with your sensual side. You guys may do things like yoga, tantra, or massage together. Somebody could be a massage therapist. It will serve you to get better acquainted with your own body. Yeah, do something a little different. The usual thing can be fun, but it's important to switch it up every now and again. You don't have to go wild, but it'll benefit you to add a little spice and variety into the mix. Okay? And then someone who realizes that you deserve more. They will never let you settle for the bare minimum because you know your worth and you demand what you deserve, so they can only respond in kind. This is a lover, yeah. Nothing even matters. So you won't even have to, I'm getting, like, they'll be like, you don't have to do all that shit. You don't have to go get your nails done. You don't have to keep your hair done. You don't have, but then, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that, sis. Okay? We get comfortable. You get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Okay? Right? Because Cardi says, right, like, I'll replace them. Don't get too comfortable. Yeah, both of you. I don't feel like, neither one of you will ever get too comfortable in this relationship. I'm hearing cater to you by, age gap. Okay. This age gap relationship is definitely going to take you through there, honey. Okay, so you may be younger than them. They may be younger than you. That's why I was seeing that real big beefy cake, honey. Some of y'all, you got a young little whippersnapper. You got a little young blood, a little youther. I heard youth pastor. Not a youth pastor. Oh, my Lord. Hey. Okay. The Lord says procreate and multiply. Okay. Multiply. Be merry and multiply. So, this that quiet storm. I feel like their approach won't be loud. They'll take it slow. They'll just be a steady force, steady, consistent, dependable, reliable, and that's what will do it for you. That's what will have you lowering your walls, y'all. There's a dominant one too. Look. Oh my God. Oh, you got this little dominant young blood checking for you, huh? I feel like this is some this masculine is younger than you. Siren, what y'all got going in? Hoo-wee. Hey, I'm 40 now, so you got to be at least 35 to ride this ride, okay? At least 35 to ride this ride, honey. Okay, we ain't going no younger than that because he ain't going to be my baby brother's age, and that's weird. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, maybe you got younger brothers, okay, younger siblings, and you got to cap it at a certain point. Don't be too restrictive in that, right? And block your own blessing here. For some of you, they could be much younger than that. I'm seeing this clip from Tamron Hall, right? Is her name? Yeah, shorty with the short haircut. She had her baby older too. So some of you might be having a baby older. Because wasn't she already like 43, 45 when she had that baby a few years ago? And she was very sure of why she chose to have that baby later in life. I think they were having like fertility issues. But neither here or there. Some of you may be having a baby older. A little older. Unexpectedly. With this lover, honey. Okay, but yeah, they want to give you a custom collar. They know that you deserve more. And that's what I was saying. I say casually kinky and sensually soulful. Soulfully sensual. So they're going to be stirring up your soul, right? He touches my heart. Now I'm ready. He touches my soul and my spirit. He's giving me love. Exactly. As long as he's stirring your soul, he's touching your soul. The age, does the age really matter? And now I'm hearing that age ain't nothing but a number. This new lover is going, is going to teach you that age ain't nothing but a number. So they're very mature. Y'all, I'm feeling like I need to pull tarot, honey. They're very mature for their age, aware, responsible, dependable, consistent. Okay, and they're going to wake you up and put you back to sleep. You hear me? They waking you up and putting you back to sleep. They could have tattoos. You could have tattoos. This came out on my other channel too, y'all. A lot of firsts. I talked about that in that reading because Aries came out. So they could have fire placement strongly as well. They could have cardinal placements because Capricorn and Cancer is out here. Libra. No, it's not Libra. It's Taurus. It's Aries. Excuse me. It's not Taurus, y'all. Let me backtrack. It's Aries. No, it is Taurus. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, and Leo. I'm bugging. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sorry, y'all. I told you I just woke up. I told you I just was waking up, okay? Yeah, they could have cardinal placements as well, or fixed. I'm seeing the world card, so that's why I'm getting confused. Because cardinal placements is Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. And then fixed placements is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay, so they could have cardinal placements or fixed placements. We got it together now. Thank you. All right. And they're here to stay, boo. You could call them stingy. You could call them selfish. They want you all to themselves. They want to see you in their little sexy lingerie. They want to have you handcuffed and bound and tied up and at their mercy and surrendered and stripped down and naked and vulnerable. And they're here to protect you. No, it might sound crazy, but I think I'm here to protect you. So the West Coast could be significant. Lauren and Nipsey are both from Cali. They are. I don't know. I think Lauren is from like LA. I don't think she's from Compton, but I know Nipsey is from Compton or Crenshaw, something like that, right? So that could be relevant, y'all. I want you to want me the way that I want you and more. Yeah, so you're gonna have to let this love burn you up. That's what I'm saying. This young blood, I'm telling you, this is a young one, honey. This young daddy right here. It's a young dominant daddy, honey. King and Queen of Wands. Y'all both sexy as fuck, attractive. They're a leader in their own right, a innate leader, natural born leader. So yeah, Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have dominantly. You could have dominantly, right? Being the Queen of Wands out here. You're sexy, magnetic, alluring. Y'all gonna be getting it in anywhere. I'm hearing that. We can do it anywhere. Hey. When I tell you this young blood, 10-10 on the timer, this young one gonna have you, ooh-wee, honey. Because I'm getting hot, child. I'm starting to sweat. They gonna have you sweating it out. They gonna have you dripping, drenched. Ain't gonna be not a dry spot on the bed. Ask them nicely or don't get it at all. Yeah, you're gonna have to mind your manners with this one. I told you, this is a dominant daddy. Custom collar, I'm coming again. That's that quiet storm, yeah. And you wouldn't even know. I told you they a demigod. I said that, didn't I? I did. That's a demigod, honey. Oh, my Lord. A dominant one, too. No. Yo, what is this, Spirit? What is this? Oh, my. Yeah, they could be a boss, an entrepreneur. Okay, yeah. I don't feel like they work for nobody. I definitely don't. I feel like they're their own boss. They're a CEO. They're an entrepreneur. They're self-made. They made their own way. They made their own lane. 11:11 on the time, and nobody do body like you. Yeah, Nobody gonna do body like them. So I say, you're gonna be like, whoa. And see, some of you might be like, this young one can't teach me. What you mean? Don't do that. Don't let that age make you feel like you can't learn nothing, sis, bro, whoever you are. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Yeah, okay? Yeah. Teach you some things, you heard? Teach you some things, honey. Yeah. Yeah, I saw offshore investments. Like I said, they could be doing some things underground. They could be into some underworld stuff. Securing their assets and their investments away from prying eyes where it can't be taxed or touched by the IRS. Let me fix that attitude. Yeah, see? You real spicy. You the spicy one. Yeah, look, he gonna ruin you respectfully. Yeah, he is. Gonna ruin you respectfully, child. Ooh, wee. What do we want to pull? Let's pull some tarot. And then I'm gonna close with some truth. Let me fix that attitude, yeah. So you being a brat, you being a brat. You wanna, demand what it is that you want. You don't wanna ask nicely. You think you gonna get something out of, okay? This young daddy, that's a young daddy. Well, I don't know if we could call him Big Daddy, honey. He might like you to call him Big Daddy, but he a young daddy. You think you gonna get this out of him because you older, or you supposed to be more mature? Because I'm hearing somebody, you know how you like call me mommy. You could be significantly older than him. Okay, so thank you. I never even said it. Tamron Hall, what I was saying about her having her baby when she was older, that wasn't even the point. The point was she had older women on her show who were dating younger men. One woman was dating a man, I think he was like 7 years younger than her. And then the other one, he was like 15 years younger than her, 19 years younger than her, something like that. And I'm actually seeing Cher in my third eye right now. Cher is in her 70s, and her current boyfriend, or at least the clip that I saw, he was in his 40s. So for some of you, they could be significantly younger. You could be in your 50s or 60s, and they could be in their 30s or 40s. Get it how you live, mama, auntie. Get it how you live, okay? No judgment. The judgment-free zone over here. We want you to be happy, and we want you to live out your highest timeline. Live your best life. Yeah. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this young daddy that's going to take it slow with my siren? This young dominant daddy, honey. What can you tell us about this King of Wands? Very determined, protective, devoted. He's also spicy and freaky and wanting to give it to you anywhere. We can do it anywhere. I can love you in the shower. Both of our bodies dripping wet on the patio. We can make a night you won't forget. On the kitchen floor as I softly pull your hair. Then I say that in the last reading, I was hearing that about that hair pulling. For some of you, this could be that high profile entertainer who's younger than you. Because that's how I started that reading. Yeah, I did. Go check it out. If it's your first time, hey. You gonna subscribe? You want to join the tribe? We would love to have you. We have a time over here. You definitely want to go check out this new crush. This new crush is a high profile entertainer who wants to ask you out and then eat you out. Could be the same energy here, y'all. 3 of Wands, yeah. They're looking out towards the future. They want to chop it up and have a conversation and trying to see how they can fit into your life. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the ship you knew was coming in for you. This is the ship you knew was out on the ocean for you. Look, I can't make it up. Siren, this is the ship you knew was out on the ocean for you. 8 of Cups. You left another relationship because you said, my future looking real bright. I'm seeing waterfalls and serenity and tranquility and someone who takes their time and there's not a dry spot on the bed and someone who can handle my attitude. They don't get, you see, they don't get choked up in response to you. They check you respectfully, kindly, maturely, not disrespectfully. We don't tolerate that shit, okay? I'll kick them in their fucking throat. Disrespecting you, Siren, word. But yeah, you walked away, 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups from some type of confusion, illusion. Somebody was, you know, bringing confusion into your life. It was not clear. Okay, you say, yeah, no, this is not the ship I'm waiting on. So let me go ahead, keep it pushing. Yeah, 10 of Wands, something was rather difficult. I also see Big Daddy could have a lot of responsibilities. There could be a lot of, you may be trying to self-sabotage in you could have any woman that you want. You could have anyone that you want. Why do you want me kind of thing? It could be something there about that. Why do you want me? Why are you checking for me? He's like, because I am. But, because I am, look, Queen of Wands. Because what do you mean? I'm attracted to you. What do you mean? Because you're fucking sexy and you're a badass and you're resilient and you're a go-getter and you're a fighter and a pioneer and a spiritual warrior and you tame beasts. Look at her, okay? You may have a flock. You may have a community. You could be an entrepreneur as well. People follow you. They listen to what it is that you have to say. You're wise. What do you mean why I'm attracted to you, right? Like, what do you mean? That's how I feel like he'll get a response. Like, what do you mean? Do you see you? Have you looked at you in the mirror lately, woman? You know? Right. Like, of course I'm attracted to you. 10 of Wands. Of course. Knight of Swords. It's going to happen swiftly. It's going to be very assertive. He's very sure of himself. He could ride motorcycles. Could be a bit of a bad boy like that, right? Been getting that energy too, right? A bad boy in the best way. They may have to travel far and wide. They may drive to come see you. There may be a significant distance between the two of you. They have to drive or travel a distance to come and see you. Something about the desert could be significant. Mountains as well. Nature. They could be a nature lover. You could be a nature lover. 9 of Swords. Look. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Maybe, oh, okay, yeah, this is challenging your worst fears. So see, I was saying about you projecting or you potentially sabotaging. Thank you. And look, the 9 of Swords is out here. So it could be something about his approach that could throw you off initially. But King of Cups, he knows what he wants. He's mature, responsible, okay, patient, sensual, aware, attentive, okay, probably intuitive as well. King of Cups, Cancer is out here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy could be significant. They could also have Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is out here. They're not afraid of hard work. They don't shy away from hard work. I said this could be somebody who's an entrepreneur, a boss or something, right? They're like, I know what it is that I want. They're gonna have to quell like some fears in you. You're gonna have to work. You'll be working through some fears or some self-fulfilling prophecy. It may, yeah, I do feel like you're going to be challenged on your mindset or your perspective when it comes to love or relationships, or yeah, somebody really being into you or checking for you or being emotionally available. Maybe that's just what it is. You're not used to truly mature and emotionally available partners, right? So now you're getting someone who's honest and straightforward. And look at the Queen of Swords here on the bottom. Yeah, you're going to have to decide, boo. Don't leave them out in the cold, baby. You see, this is what it is. Thank you. Just what I was saying. Yep. Now you have somebody not shying from hard work. They're pouring into you, the 8 of Pentacles. They're watering it, nurturing it, giving it what it needs. And you could still be here with this 9 of Swords energy, thinking like it's going to just end up the way it always has. It's never going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to be here for a little while. You're not going to be here for a long time. And then when you see him handling your attitude, when you see him helping you, you know, talking through your more emotional moments or your less than ideal moments, because you're human at the end of the day, right? Or you're expressing your passion or you're angry or whatever it is, or something triggers you or what have you, you're going to be like, oh, okay, so you're not, oh, you're not running for the hills? Oh, okay, yeah, he's not afraid of your fire, honey. That's a younger man. He's not afraid of your fire at all. He's not afraid of the storm within you. He's the quiet one, so he'll be the steady, consistent, right? Yeah, steady love. He's going to touch your heart. He's going to touch your soul, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, maybe you are. Look. Yep, he's interested. Waiting messages, text calls, emails, talking more. Taking it slow, getting to know you, yeah. Y'all might even be talking about, you know, your fantasies. That's what I was saying, right? Tell me what you want, what you see for your future. 3 of Wands. What do you see? What do you see? What do you want? Like, what does your life look like? Yeah, if you had a partner beside you, what would you want to do? You know, what type of things do you want to get into? Yeah, like, he want to know. And his diligence, day in and day out, Virgo energy, right? He could also have dominant earth placements. I did say that, right? He's steady, consistent, dependable, reliable. He's not going nowhere. He doesn't shy away from hard work. He's been working hard his whole life. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look, liberation. New beginnings. What did I say? Reborn in transitions, tragic endings. Yeah. So you had the tragic ending, the 8 of Cups that you walked away from, right? This is the 9 of Swords energy. You could still be like, damn, you know, you don't want that to happen again. You don't want, you don't want to fall flat on your face again. 22 on the timer. You won't. You'll be aligned. This is the right person, right place, right time. You'll be aligned with this man, this King of Cups. You guys may be opposites, okay? They may be dominant water placements, maybe even ruled by the moon or something. And you may have dominant fire placements. Vice versa. Or vice versa. Yeah, new beginning. Look, that tragic ending led to a new beginning. A codependent relationship you had with a narcissist. It held up the mirror to you, right? And showed you this is not what you want. That's what I said. I'm not getting what I need, the fulfillment that I need, so I gotta go. And now you got this young one here, look. Unconditional love, giving and receiving. And the next thing you know, unconditional love. Yeah, you never see it coming. Yep. She wasn't looking for no diamonds or digging for no gold, just somebody to love. Unconditional love. Yeah, your unconditional love. That's what I said. Somebody need to talk up, honey, or they about to speak, or your throat chakra is being cleared so you can be clear in your communication. You can be clear about your boundaries, what you will and won't accept, or what it is that you're truly feeling, or your fears, right? What you're still possibly moving through or working through. Yeah. Look. The relationship is over. No second chances. What's dead is dead. Thank you. Coffin. Liberation. You've been reborn, boo. That's why I was saying this 9 of Swords. He gonna help you move through that. And you're like, boo, you don't have to. I'm about to go, y'all. Meeting someone new. Setting a date. Dating online. You're about to meet this young, dominant, okay? Who's going to be persistent. Yeah, so you persist in the reality that you deserve a long-lasting love and somebody who returns it. Look, they're going to be helping you move through these things. They're going to be able to see you for real. They will not be afraid of your storm. And you ain't got to worry about no other woman. See what I was saying there? You can have anybody you want with this 7 of Cups. That's what I felt. You can have any woman you want. Why are you checking for me? Because he's checking for you. That's why. Full stop. Because he's checking for you. He know what he wants. King of Wands. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. He done been through some shit probably too. Okay? He done survived it. He knows what he feels when he's with you, when y'all spend time, when y'all talking on the phone, when y'all link up, y'all go out, okay? The quality time. He knows. He knows what he feels. Why are you questioning this man? I'm talking shit like I probably won't be doing that too. But, you know, we live and we learn, right, boo? Yeah. All right, what else, Spirit? I said I was pulling some truth, right? I did. Did I say that? Or was that the last reading? I'm going to pull it since I'm holding it. Look, restraint. Look, restraint on the bottom. Delayed gratification, holding off on sex, taking things slow. I think it's going to be both. It's because of both of you. They also want to take their time. They also experienced something very tragic. They also survived some relationship that almost took them all the way through there. Almost probably put them in the fucking grave. Y'all know. Honey, you're not careful, it will put you in the grave, okay? If you're not really discerning, it will put you in the grave. But yeah, holding off on sex, taking things slow. There's no need to rush. The best connections are built on a foundation of steady growth. That's what's required of you right now, steady growth and patience. This is what he gonna know is required of him right now, steady growth and patience. And that's how you gonna come and be like, oh my God, he touches my heart and my soul. This is my steady love. If there's anybody I want to be with, anybody else I want to drive me crazy for the rest of my life, it's going to be this man. It's going to be him. It's going to be this young one, honey. And then he going to get you that custom collar. I told you he was mature. Look, there's nothing hidden. The real deal, surrendering, mature approach. That's what I say. He wants you naked and surrendered and stripped down and, okay, bound, maybe even gagged a little bit, maybe blindfolded, honey. He wants your complete and utter trust in him. And that's going to take time to build up to. You really going to have to see that you can. You will be safe and comfortable with him. It ain't going to take long, though. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's going to be intense. Look, same page, same understanding. And here you are with your fear. Look, love stirring up fear. Hard to control emotions. Proceeding with caution. Yeah, you're going to be cautiously optimistic. But y'all want the same things. Wanting the same thing in love. Very compatible. The same understanding. Mature. Mature. Even if they are, maybe you could be younger and they could be older. Take it how it applies, y'all, right? And now I know it's time to go because my incense is done. Y'all want the same thing in love. You've both always wanted the same thing in love. And now, 22, you found it in each other. You found it in each other, Siren. Oh my goodness. Let's put some, I haven't done this in a while, y'all. Let's put some fire and flowers. Let's do fire and flowers for this reading to represent both sides, right? The best of both worlds. You get the kinky, dominant daddy, and then you get the sensual lover boy, essentially with this King of Cups. The intuitive lover, and then the dominant one. All right, that's what I have for you. I love you. I'll be back.